What's up, y'all? It's your boy KiCHii, and I'm back with another video now. Today, hope y'all are doing great today. As y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna be doing something completely different than what I've ever done on this channel. I'm gonna be doing soft spoken. I haven't done soft spoken at all. I've only done whispers. We're doing a tier list. Stranger Things characters, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited, y'all. I've been waiting to do this for the longest. I don't know why I didn't do it while I was waiting, obviously, until Stranger Things 4 ended. But yeah, now that it's finally ended, so sad, y'all, so sad. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a spoiler, so if you haven't seen Stranger Things, I'm not back. I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about this to somebody. You know, I gotta talk about this with y'all. If y'all have seen Stranger Things, tune in. Let me know y'all's thoughts in the comments. What y'all think about certain scenes, what y'all think about Stranger Things overall, season 4, different characters that I'm about to rank here, y'all's opinions on, if y'all think characters should be S rank that I put in A, or different things like that. Let me know what y'all think. But there's gonna be spoilers. Spoiler warning right here. Spoiler warning right here. Letting y'all know. Yeah, we're doing this. Stranger is amazing. I love it. It's my second favorite show of all time. It brings me so much happiness. I love this show, y'all. I love this show, y'all. Talk about it and briefly in my other videos that I've done. But yeah, this is one video I wanted to do. I have to get my thoughts out. I have thoughts out on all these characters, on different scenes and different parts of season 4. It's so good. So I'm excited for this video. Hopefully I can soothe you, relax you, or entertain you throughout this video in any kind of way. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So season 4 is amazing. I love it. A lot happened. We're just gonna go down the list. Start from number 1 and go all the way down. Let's go ahead and get started. So how I'm gonna be doing this tier list is gonna be ranking these characters on how much I like them, alongside with like their importance and relevancy to the story, and like their impact on the story and how they helped out. So yeah. All right. So first we got number 1. We got number 1. Number 1. Now it was a big plot twist. I didn't expect it. Him killed all those children. Did all that crazy stuff, and he being Vecna. That's one thing that caught me by surprise. I didn't expect that. He was so nice to 11. He preached all this good stuff, about her being, or just everything about them being in like a prison and stuff like that. And, like, it really seemed like he was trying to help him. I mean, if you look at it from his perspective, I guess he really is, but like, he's still kind of crazy. But as a character, I got to. He's S tier character. Okay, so we're gonna leave him there. Once I finish the list, I'm gonna go back, review, make sure everybody's where they need to be. But, okay, next, got Alexi, the goat Alexi, man. R.I.P. man. He didn't have to go out like that. He did not have to go out like that. We got shot in the back by the Terminator. That's tough. But Alexi was a big help in season 3. If it wasn't for Alexi, Hopper and Joyce, they wouldn't have got all the information that they got about the Russians, and the gate and all that stuff that was going on in season 3 with the Russians. So if it wasn't for Alexi, they wouldn't have got a lot of the information that they got. So he's definitely S tier. Definitely a big reason they were able to accomplish what they did, and save everybody. So yeah. Angela. We're gonna leave it at that. Argyle wrote himself. Argyle is a cool character, bro. He's so fire. And if it wasn't for him and his truck that he rides around, his pizza truck, whatever, Will, Jonathan, and Mike would not have been able to get anywhere, bro. Obviously, eventually, they probably would have found transportation, but if it wasn't for him, like when the house got shut up by the government that were looking for the people that were looking for L, the government, the military, when their house got shut up. Like if it wasn't for him, they they for real wouldn't have escaped. They would have all died there. They wouldn't have escaped. Wouldn't be able to even be able to travel to L to save her when she was at the secret facility, the underground bunker, the underground base where she was training. Wouldn't be able to save her and get to her. I would have died. So he'd go solely based on that S tier. Bar, bro, bar, bro, man. First victim of the series. Well, technically it was Will, but Will didn't die, so yeah. Barbara the first body. Effect the cot. Um, Barbara, now she's cool. She was a really good friend. You know, she was looking out for Nancy. You know, was trying to tell Nancy to get out of there. You know, from the pool party they were having at Steve's house, whatever. She was trying to be a good friend. You know, be like Nancy, let's get up out of here. You know, I don't even drink like that. Let's go. But you know, Nancy didn't listen. You know, she was too caught up on Steve. Too caught up on Steve. But I'll put her B. I'll put her B. Good friend. She's a good friend. Oh, who was this? I don't know. I don't remember his name, but guy from the diner that runs the diner that he L had ran to. They found L. So the first person to come in contact with the L after she. So I put him. He was cool. He was cool. He did snitch though. I mean, I don't blame him because like it's like some random child. So like the first thing you're obviously gonna do, like when it's like some random child, you're gonna call the police and call people. You know, see if they can get that child back to their family. So I mean, I don't blame him. At the same time, it's kind of like he an op for real. He an op. So I'm gonna go and see Billy. Billy, man, I love Billy. I remember before I rewatched it because I rewatched it not too long ago before season 3 or season 4 came out, and before I rewatched it, whatever, because I didn't see it until like a years ago. So I didn't really like Billy. Like I had like had this picture in my head that Billy was like a dickhead. He was just like annoying person. But like when I watched it back again, my rewatch before season 4 came out, I realized that like Billy actually wasn't even that bad throughout the series. Like if you think about it, like the only person he really took his anger out on was Matt. That's because he had an L dad, a bad father. I'm not saying it's okay that he took his anger out on Max, but like at the same time, it's like really his father's fault that he turned out like this. He didn't want to turn. He didn't want to be like his dad. And, you know, he took anger out on Max. But like throughout like the season, he was really cool. Like he didn't really like when that one guy that Steve, you know, was with, whatever, like in the locker room, bullying him, whatever. Like Billy didn't even really like bully anybody or like talk crazy to anybody. Like he was cool. He really kind of did his own thing and you know, stuck to himself. Like I said, like he did, you know, take his anger out on Max, but Billy is cool. Billy's a go, bro. I like it. Billy, I'm saying Billy. I like Billy. Billy's gonna go in A. Billy's in A tier, A tier. Bob, Bob, wrote himself, Bob. Y'all, Bob. Bad because Bob didn't really need to die. But at the same time, it's like it was good character development for like you know Joyce that like he did, I guess. You know, it was like what he did, you know, I guess it was like good that like not good that he died, but like you know he was seen as like a hero, and he was a hero. He's the main reason they turned electricity on in Huggins' lab for them to be able to even escape and get out the doors. So I mean, he is a hero, and he did save everybody. So for that, he has to be S tier, bro. It wasn't for Bob, bro. Ain't nobody else know. What was it that he needed to know? It was something like smart, whatever that he needed to know. That only he knew how to do. Uh, and turn on the electricity. You know, he's Esther. He's Esther. Chrissy. Chrissy. She was what the first victim of season 4. First victim that Vecna, you know, took as a character. Character, she's cool, but like, obviously we didn't get to see enough of her. So like, she's. I feel like I gotta put her in C though. Cause I'm trying to think, what did she do that kind of? She was captured by Vecna, died. I don't know, bro. I really don't know how I feel about Chris. I really don't. It was just scared, bro, because he was having visions, seeing the grandfather clock back in the afternoon, seeing all these stuff. He was going to Eddie for drugs, whatever, to get rid of that. I put her in B, bro. She went through a lot, bro. She went through a lot. What is this? At the Demigorgon. Oh, is that the Demigorgon that was in the prison, Russian prison? I'm not gonna lie, that threw me off seeing him on this tier list. I'm not gonna lie. He gotta be S tier, y'all. Y'all see, he was going crazy like when Hopper and his name, him, the other Russian guy that was helping him out and help him escape. He was going crazy. He was jumping around, clowning. He was going fast. He was moving, y'all. Slicing people up, eating people's heads off. Like that scene was so good. That scene was so good. I gotta put him up S tier. Those things are crazy. I'm gonna fight more than one of those things. Like that's wild. Okay, we got Dr. Brenner. I think that's him. His face is kind of cut off, but see, I got mixed feelings about him. I got mixed feelings about him. I don't know. I don't know how to. Like, he's cool because I know all he's gonna do is help Elle. Things that he's done. He's kind of like manipulated her and kind of like told her like, oh, soon you'll know this and that. Like, man, if you don't tell her straight, he was no, he got on my nerves. But like, if it wasn't for him, Elle wouldn't have been as you know good as she is now. She wouldn't have been in control, as in control as she is now. Her powers. So we did help out a little bit, but I don't like how he was like messing with her head like mentally. Messing with her head like mentally. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him B. I'm gonna put him B. I know Barbara and Kirsty. Dustin. Dustin. And I love Dustin. I love like the whole cast. I'm not gonna talk about it. S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. Dustin is fire. Let's think about what has he done? He's done a lot. Done a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about this season. Season 4. Um actually he's the one who found the gate that was in the water. He's the one who cleared Eddie's name within like everybody, within Max and like Lucas and all them. Uh, he he's quite literally probably the main reason Eddie's are RP Eddie, man. I was about to say he's quite literally the main reason Eddie is still alive. Was still alive. He's the main reason Eddie, was safe throughout that time of him hiding. RP. Y'all can see my reaction to that to season 4 because when I tell you I was bawling my eyes out, I was bawling my eyes out. Like I didn't stop crying. Like literally, like I forget when, but from the point on when they went into the upside down to execute their plan, oh my gosh, I was like my tears were running down my face. Like I didn't stop crying, man. When Eddie, his performance, the metal performance, to lure the bats to their location, their fort. And he died in Dustin's arms, bro. He died in Dustin's arms. How they were going back and forth between Hopper and Joyce in the Russian facility, or in the Russian prison, fighting the Demogorgons. Uh, Eddie and Dustin, and facing up the bats, swarming him, and then to Vecna and Elle fighting, and then Elle tried her best. I was crying that whole thing, and seeing Max get lifted up, I was like, no. And then Mike talking to her, literally banging my desk. I was crying. I was like, come on, Elle, come on, Elle. That little speech that he was giving to her, telling her, Mike telling Elle that he loved her, didn't care. she loved her, whether she had powers or not, and all that. And Max gets it up. Lucas just sitting, talking to Max, trying to get her. And then her cracking eyes. Max is my Max is my favorite character. Ever since season 3, bro, she's been my favorite character. Couldn't take it, bro. I was like, no way, right? There's no way. There's like dies here. Then L comes out. Ekma. She gets that. She gets him just in time. Max is dead. I hope she's not dead. But from the looks of it, it did look like she was blind. Paralyzed. That sucks. The season finale, so good. So good. And Lucas is crying. Round of applause for his acting. Round of applause for his acting. The way he was crying. Just the look on his face, and he was like, Erica, help. Oh my gosh, alright, I'm supposed to be doing the tier list. But I just had to say that because that was really emotional. Speaking of the code, I don't even have to speak on it. Eddie is S tier. S tier. Died for a city that didn't even care about him. Died for a city that thought he was the villain. Like a hero, bro. He's a hero. If he never made that distraction, and see Robin and Steve probably would have been dead. Even though the plan didn't work, they probably would have died. They probably would have died because the bats would have got them. Hell. No. I've heard a lot of people say she was like absent first half. Like, bro, didn't have her powers, bro. What else was she supposed to do? Couldn't have even done anything until she started working and training to get her powers back. When she lifted that whole ton, whatever metal container thing that she was in, that she trained or whatever, I was like, let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna put her S tier above number one. Above number one. Okay. What's his name? Hold on. What is his name? Typing. Carrot. Don't mind my typing. Like, I have got a whole bunch of stuff in the way. Nancy, Robin. And they don't have him on here. Gregory. Who's Gregory? What the heck is this? Oh, that was him. The Terminator Man. Terminator. Ranger. Hopper. Russian friend. uh, Enzo. Enzo was a goat. I like Enzo. He was the reason. Actually, Enzo. Now that I think about it, Enzo was the whole reason Joyce and them know about. And Murray knew about Hopper being in the prison and about rescuing him. So Enzo is the goat. He's the one. Even though before all he really cared about was like the money, like all that. He didn't really care about escaping. He just cared about the 40,000 that Joyce took out of her own pockets to save her. And we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a little bit. Joyce is right over here, right over there. Okay, but Enzo, definitely Esther. He's the reason Joyce and Murray knew about her being in the prison. Helped Hopper escape. By his side, the Demogorgons. Those. So, yeah, S tier. Cut. Cut. Spell America without Erica. Bro, S tier. Yeah, that's based on my likings of her character. I just love her character. But if we're going like what she did for impact the story, I'm trying to think, what did she do? I'm not saying she didn't do anything, but actually, what did she do? What am I talking about? What did she do? She did a lot. She part of the main group. She's part of the main group. Nancy, Steve, Robin, Lucas, Matt. You know, she helping them out with the plans, getting Vecna, all of that. Like, yeah. Even though she kind of was on like snitching on them, like when the police were investigating them, their house when their parents were there, it was like telling them that it was like bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, chill, Erica, chill. Then she found out what was going on and stuff. Then she was on board. I don't know why Holly is on this list, but she's adorable, so she'll go and see it. I'll put her in C. Hopper, S tier, S tier, S tier. Remember that scene when he picked up the when he ran out of ammo with the AK? I don't know what type of gun it was. Ran out of ammo with the gun, shooting the organ prison. Picked up the sword. You just see him. He's the face with him. Who else is gonna go head to head with the Demogorgon with a sword? People get scared of him with guns. Come on now. That's not some real shit. I don't language, but I don't know what it is. That scene was just so hard. That scene was so good. That scene alone puts him in S. Obviously, like season one, the start of season one to the end of season four, like obviously has a bunch of things. It's stand alone. S tier. He's S tier. He's done a lot of things throughout the whole series. And what people gotta realize, I've seen like tier characters, like people gotta realize, like these people had different things going on. Like Hopper was stuck in a prison, bro. He endured a lot. Max and Lucas was there for Mike, especially like there's a lot of hate on Mike, Will, and Jonathan, and just that group. What could they have done? Like the main big thing that really put them up as all of them us up S tier for was one because I really like their characters. Two because they're the reason, like I said before, no even didn't get sniped and die. But yeah, Hopper's S tier. Who is this? Y'all know who this is? Can't tell who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I'm gonna just put him right there. Actually, I'll put him at D. I don't know who that is. But we got Jason next. Jason. A lot of people hate on him, and I guess for good reason. But me personally, like yeah, he was against everybody that was with Eddie. That whole, but like at the end of the day, can you blame him? His girlfriend Chrissy died in a trailer home in which Eddie, lived in. So it's like if that happened to you, like your dies and some person that you know from school that you see as a weirdo in their house, then it's like you're gonna be like, okay, that's fishy. That's where is he at now? Why has he just disappeared? And all the scene, like when he was lying in Dustin's arm, like I didn't run away this time, right? I watched that scene. Even after I watched that episode, I watched scenes of people reacting to it and just like uh those specific scenes again, and I cried time. No matter how many times I watch those scenes, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, Jason, like he in the right mind. He was just scared. He didn't know what was going on. He was like confused. So it's like I don't blame him for going after Eddie, looking for him. Not believing anything that he says, whatever. But when what was his friend? Is his friend on this list that got captured by Vecna too? I don't think so. The other was in the job, the athletes. When he died by the lake, by that one gate where the lake was, the lake opened. No, he died. But when he got captured by, and then when they were in there, Jason and his group were found he was running to escape on the boat, the lake. When he got captured, when it was the act, getting started dying. Uh, I would have thought that Jason would have saw that Eddie was right there, and so I would have understood that like this is bigger than what you know. He was just like, oh no, he's saying he's died to all this crazy stuff, hellfire. Started making all these. I don't blame him because it makes sense. Like just looking at his perspective, not knowing anything that happened with the season, and working, they fire all this crazy stuff. So like, blame him. So I put him in A because he stuck with what he believed in. He was fighting for his girl, Chris. He saw Eddie as a crazy person, so I can't blame him for that. But if I were to rate his character, yeah, I put him. I probably put him down to B. Jonathan. I like Jonathan. The S. I want to say S tier. I put him in A above Jason. Actually, put Jason B. Jason B. Jonathan A. Yeah, Joyce. S tier. S tier. S tier. Joyce is S tier. I don't know. I don't know. Like the one she's the best mother. The best mother. She was looking for a child nonstop. She didn't believe her son was dead. And when she saw the body, she saw his body. She was like, he's not dead. I talked to him. Nope, I'm not going for that. Kept looking for evidence. She was trying to get out to him, trying to with the lights and everything. Yep, going with Hopper. I have inside one of the gates, inside the upside down, actually finding him was there for him. And she may have treated him like a little kid, like a little baby. Always trying to be by his side and let him do things. And Will was just trying to go out with the homies, with the bros, with the boys. Like she was just good at like parenting, amazing parenting. Like you can't get better than that. But, he took 40K out of her own pockets. Working. She had a good job working through the summer. New job. That's probably all the money she had earned, bro. Not gonna lie. Maybe not all of it, but like most of it. She took 40K out of her pockets to save Hopper. Didn't even hesitate. He said, "Come on, we're going to the bank." Told Murray, "We're going to the bank. We're getting 40K. I'm gonna give it to him. We'll go to Russia." Took a plane to Russia, and yeah, did her thing. So she's S tier. Number 8. I'm putting her at D because one, we didn't see much from her. I guess she has powers like L, but like not like L, but like, she has powers too. We didn't see much from her, so I can't really give a proper rating. Karen. Now Karen, she compared to Joyce, bro, she's not that good of a mother, bro. Like I know, like she didn't know what was going on. A lot of it was like out of her control. But like, as a parent, as a mother, especially since Mike and Nancy's dad isn't really a good parent at all. Like you could tell she was worried and she was concerned, but like she didn't really could have really gone out of her way and done a lot more. Really looking for her kids like Joyce. I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her B just because she looked good. Her dad, Will, and Jonathan's dad. There, deadbeat. Lucas, S tier. Lucas is Lucas and Max. Lucas and Max are my favorite characters. My favorite couple. Like, bro, moments that they had together. Lucas talking, their interactions and stuff. Getting that little fling back together, whatever. Like, but they weren't like a thing, like how they were in season 3. I still enjoyed those moments that they shared, and like they knew what they had. Like they were there with each other. So it was cool. Yeah, they're Esther, and things that Max had to go through with all that Billy's death and everything. Like that alone, like her Esther, all that she had to deal with, and like her still managing to survive and deal with it, and like push through it, like, and Lucas being there for her throughout all of that. He's trying to in the beginning. She wasn't trying to have that. She wasn't having any of that at first, and Lucas was there for her, like up the grave site when she was captured by Vecna, whatever. Played Kate Bush running up the hill, and that too. Shout out to Dustin because Dustin got in contact with Robin after they came finding out and talking to Vince. What was his name? Victor Creel. Talking to Victor Creel. Need more information on the crazy things that happen. All that. Dustin called them and Robin. It was like play your favorite song type. They played their favorite song, whatever they got that message to Dustin. Dustin got them everything. What's her favorite song? It wasn't for Lucas knowing her favorite song to remember. Would have been gone right then and there. So that's Esther alone. Even though like first couple of episodes, first 3 episodes, Lucas was kind of like he just was wanted the clout, wanted to be popular and everything. You could tell that he was still like those are my friends. Like I really mess with my friends. Those are my friends. Like these aren't really my. Like, yeah, I got the popularity now. I hit the game winning shot, buzzer beater. Realized sooner or later when they look for Eddie, ran down Dustin and them and for that he's been there for Mac and whatever kindled the relationship a little bit, and the end he was there for 2. Jason ruined everything, rushed the I'm gonna sound like such a Gen Z, like I don't know what the cassette player is. I forget what it's called. I know what it's called. I know what it is, but like I can't remember. But yeah, stepped on it and couldn't even play the song for her. But Mike is S tier. I like his character. A lot of people say he didn't really do much this season, which that may be true, but the way I look at it is like even if they didn't do a lot or as much as someone else this season, you gotta look at the specific things that they did do that really put them up there and made everything better. Like if he wasn't there for Elle talking to her, like come on, it was the salt bath and fighting Vecna in Max's whatever, helping Max out. She wouldn't have gotten out of that, and Max would have been. She would have been dead. She would have been gone. So yeah. Doing some sugars. I should have been doing some sugars while I was doing this. But yeah. Mike is S tier. Is that the Mind Flayer? Mind Flayer, let's think. The Mind Flayer. I think the Mind Flayer. As like a villain, as like, some scary like creature, like it goes in S tier. Not gonna lie. It has to. Still don't we really don't know a lot about the origin of like where the Mind Flayer came from. But the Mind Flayer is definitely S tier. I'd say myself. Okay, we got Murray. Okay, we got Murray. Goodbye, KiCHii. So Murray, where I put Murray? Murray is definitely. Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Murray is definitely. He's definitely S tier. Definitely S. Because like without him, Joyce wouldn't even be able to decipher the message of like the packet that she got. She wouldn't have even been able to figure out everything, like who they were talking to and like where it was coming from and all that, and actually have a partner to go to Russia with. So yeah, Murray was a big part in helping Hopper escape. So yeah, he's S tier. Nancy is tier. I promise y'all. Anything less is disrespectful. went on a when she went to the library. I forget exactly what it was. She thought it was a reach. I was like, it could be a reach. I didn't want to tell nobody. I think she was it could be a reach, but like for whole reason. They found out all the information about Vecna stuff. So that it was with the shotgun just closing her eyes, still hitting her shots, making sure got caught by Vecna at one point. Seeing Barbara, stuff. She saw the visions of what was gonna happen to Hawkins. All deliver the message out to everybody else, and yeah, she's he's a big reason, and they kind of got the upper hand on Vecna. I feel like Vecna has the upper hand on them, especially towards the end. Not over. Oh my gosh, season five is literally gonna be hell, bro. Season five is literally gonna be hell. It's gonna be crazy. If this season was crazy like this, I can imagine what season five is gonna be like. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Nancy's goated. Nancy is goated. Robin, I love her character. Love Robin's character. I like how she, her and Vicky had her little moment at making the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, helping out the community and stuff. But yeah, I like Robin. Robin's cool. Her Owens, Dr. Owens. And I don't know if I usually don't rank them like in order, like, oh, Nancy over this over this person. I kind of just like put them here in all S tier. I feel like ranking them and like putting them in certain orders would be kind of a lot, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is. But yeah, wait, who did I just put up here? Wait, who did I just put up here? Oh yeah, Dr. Owens. Dr. Owens. I like how Dr. Owens was actually giving Elle a choice, unlike Dr. Brenner, bro. That's what I really liked about Dr. Owens. On Elle's side, he wasn't trying to pressure her to do anything, like ease in, let her do her thing. Like she feels like she needs to go to her right now. We're gonna take her to her friends right now. Like when he was talking to her in the diner, telling her that like you have a way to get your powers back, save your friends and everything. But like it's up to you, your choice. I really like how he did that. Like he didn't pressure her. I'm saying like I'm willing to bet against you. Like you not the monster. Like you are powerful. Like that whole last episode of was it episode 4? What episode? But like kind of just that last whole scene was really good. So yeah, he's definitely here. In my opinion, was the teacher for fucking Scott Clark. Yep, Scott Clark. Scott Clark is best here. I don't care what it says. Scott, in the beginning of the season, when like everything really started to unfold, if he wasn't telling, Dustin and all them about like certain things of like how things like, magnetic field, like portals to like different dimensions, this type of other stuff, like they wouldn't have got the information that they needed to figure out what they needed to figure out. So like that was very key information that like, kind of like gave them the upper hand on like certain things. So and Joyce out too with like the magnet situation and all that stuff. Like when the portal was closed, whatever. When Joyce was talking to him, like he was about like magnetic pulls and stuff like that. So Joyce figured out that like, oh, there's another gate that's open somewhere. That gate was obviously the one that was in underneath the mall. So yeah, is this Will in the mind flare? I don't know where to rank this. I guess I'll put it B. I, I don't know what to do with that one. Steve, S tier. Steve is S tier. S tier. How many times he's babysat? He's babysat the kids so many times, bro. Failed one. That's gotta be the world's best babysitter, bro. I wanted anybody taking care of my kids. It'd be him. Something with demons or you know with the Demogorgon, everything. Like he's a goat, bro. He's a goat. Susie, S tier. Gotta be. She gotta be. She helped save twice, bro. She helped save the world twice. We've only seen her what like a total of 3 times throughout the whole show. First, gave them what was the one coach gave them? I can't remember, but to open up the door, or whatever, to get to the portal to actually blow it up. Uh, gave them that. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that she is helping out the Russians. I mean, it adds up and it makes sense, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, she helped save the world that time. Uh, Another time when she gave Mike, Jonathan, and Will and Argyle the location, helped them get find the location of where base for where Elle was at. So yeah, she helped out twice. If they didn't have that information, like I said, she wouldn't be able to help, or they wouldn't have been able to save Elle. So yeah, their dad, Nancy and Mike's dad, Elle, B tier. Who's this? Is that Angela's friend? Is that Angela's friend? I don't even know. You can go here though. If you hear any background noise, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Vecna, he go next tier. I guess I put him. Like I said, I'm not doing no order. He's S tier though. He's S tier. S tier villain. Uh, Victor Krill. I gotta give him A tier because he gave it. Oh no no. Matter of fact. I gotta give him S tier. One, because he endured so much. He was trying to protect his kids. In reality, when one of his kids was the ones that were causing all the trauma and pain that they were going through. But yeah, he went through all that. Try to keep his family close, all that. That he was, really protecting them and trying to do his best, but he wasn't. Gave Nancy and Robin the information that they needed to figure out more about, of like all the killings and going on with all that. So yeah, he's S tier. The valuable information came from him. Yeah, that valuable information led to the leading events that that happened to get more information on a lot of different things. So yeah, Will. I'm gonna be honest. Will's character is underrated, bro. Like a lot of people. I don't know why they don't like. I like Will though. He hasn't got much attention this season either. They said season 5 though. They're supposed to they're gonna be focusing on him. He's gonna be a main focus on. He was neglected like this whole series, and like I just felt so bad for him. Like the scene where he was talking to Will in the truck when they were on their way to go to L. Like when he was talking about like how Elle felt for him and how like she feels. Like he was definitely explaining like how he feels towards him. Like was cool, but like you could tell that like Mike wasn't taking any of the hints that like I feel like since the beginning of like when they had the argument when it was raining outside. Was that season 3 when they had the argument of how they don't spend enough time together, how they're growing up? Like was like, what do you expect us to grow up? Will was like, yes, I guess I like even then, like you could tell, like I feel like his feelings for Mike really showed. He was just like neglected the whole series. Forgot his birthday when they were at the roller skating rink. It was his birthday that day, and like he was just neglected. Gotta be S tier, bro. It's like his character. Like even though he may not have did a lot that series. It's the little things like he was there for Mike, giving advice to hell. Yeah, I don't know. Years ago, here's a big reason on why they even escaped the prison. So if he wasn't there, my fault. If he wasn't, they wouldn't have had a plane or a helicopter to escape on. They wouldn't have got a lot of information that they did. Yeah, um, that's my list. That is my list. Your list: Stranger Things, mostly season 4 characters. Characters from other seasons. But like I said in the beginning, let me know y'all's opinions and y'all's thoughts. A different video, like I don't know, what do you even call this video? ASMR video. I guess I'm gonna here and there. I should have did some throughout the video, but yeah. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I needed to do this tier list. I was so excited. I love Stranger Things. Season 4 is amazing. I couldn't wait to do this tier list. Let me know if y'all disagree or agree on these characters, where y'all would put some characters, and overall just thoughts, discussions. I want to talk about. I'm gonna make I might make a community post. Check the community post. I'm gonna start posting there a lot more, interacting with y'all. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna make I like that better. I'm gonna make a community post about the Stranger Things. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this tier list, get y'all's thoughts about what y'all think about my character tier list, and placement of everybody. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy. Thank y'all for watching once again. You have a good rest of your night, evening, or day. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.